You know, a few years back, I was sitting at the beach, and you guys have heard my story before, and realized that I hadn't fought for it, that I had got soft. I kind of lost my edge with the real estate stuff. I drank the Kool-Aid. I kept saying to everybody, I'm a real estate investor. I'm this, I'm that. And in a blink of an eye, man, that shit was circling the drain. And, you know, I was looking out at the ocean, and I realized that I lost it. Like, and I was, you know, I did whatever I did, cried, asked God what's up. And I made a decision at that moment that I would fight for what I wanted. I wasn't just going to roll over and do the shit that I had done before, trying to play nice guy, trying to kiss ass, trying to do what everybody else wanted me to do anymore. And that put me on this path, this journey. And fast forward during that time is how I bought my apartment complexes, how I bought the properties at, and how I raised $1 million with a partner and put that shit together and put myself back on the map. How I created Warhorse Strength Camp, how I got my relationship back on track, how I went from eye surgery, having patches on both eyes, to coming out of recovery to competing and winning the Hawaii Triple Crown in the submission tournament. All of that shit was when everybody told me that I was gonna fail. And I fought, I did it, I grind, I put my head down, and I worked where everybody else was telling me that I couldn't win anymore, that I was fucking done. And that's bullshit. You know, the difference is that when most guys are under pressure, they fold under pressure because they aren't being themselves. They've been lying. They've drank the Kool-Aid. They've hook, line, and sinker been bought into the fact that they don't have to fight. They don't need to fight, or they can't fight for it anymore because of where they are, who they're being. They ain't allowed to have nice cars. They're not allowed to have nice things. They got to fucking hide their drive, hide their want to get out there and do it. And I say that that's bullshit. Most guys out there quit instead of putting their head down and working and fighting for what they want, fighting for what they believe in, fighting for who they need to be so they can become champions again. They never get up off the mat when they get knocked down. You know? So when I take a look at it, when most guys want to talk to me about where they're at, and Vic, I got to get this done, and I got to fail, or I got to do this, or I'm going to fail, and I ask them what they're doing and how they're fighting back and who they're being right now, and I listen to them be victims and talk about what they can't do and talk about what they don't have access to. I'm like, you know what, man? I didn't fucking have it either. I found a way. So for all you guys out there that think it's going to be some easy walk in the fucking park to get to the top, whether you're a real estate investor and you lost it all and you got to make it back, or you're a real estate investor and you think that because you just won that your next fight is going to be just as easy as the last one because now you have money, fucking think again. It's going to take more every time. And if you aren't willing to get out there and fucking be somebody you've never been, because now you got to dig on a person that you got to be this person, dig down deep and be a person you've never had to been before, because you ain't never going where you've never been where you're headed. Think again. The pressure will fucking crush you. And what that takes for you to constantly train yourself to be a person that succeeds in spite of anything, fights for it, always stays yourself, says no when you're going to have to say no to some shit that doesn't have anything to do with what you're trying to get done. You're going to have to start telling people no. You're going to have to stick to it. Make a decision and sever ties with anything that has anything to do with you not focusing, with you not being strong, with you not focusing on your mindset, the physical component of what needs to happen to get there. Anybody who's ever won anything, any champion knows that you must go through the panic, pressure, and fucking pain to get shit done. So if you think you're just going to coast to the fucking top, deal with the pressure, and come through unscathed, think again. You're going to have to wage war to fucking get it. And if you aren't willing to wage that war, you're going to lose, period. It's going to take every ounce of your strength to get there. And if you're weak right now, you know, there is a way. But if you think you're strong and you're just fucking think you're going to coast there through the pressure it takes to get to the top, you're going to lose. So all you guys out there that's ready to throw in the towel just at the first sight of pain or first sight of pressure, and you think that that's going to, you know, you think that's what it takes, you think you want to live your life on top of the game and you're going to do it by quitting all the time, think again. That's not a champion. That's a fucking challenger. And challengers don't know they're going to win. Champions do. All right? So, yeah, share this video with somebody who needs to hear it. Share this video with somebody who needs to see it. But whatever it takes, find the strength that you need to be the fucking champion it takes again. There's no need to continue to lay on the ground, man. Fucking get up. Fight for it.